Hi everyone, how are you? It's Kai Washington with Modern Green Goddess. I am a pro green makeup artist and welcome to my channel. If you are new, please click the like button if you like it and make sure you subscribe. If you have been following me, I have been absent for a little while. I've been very active on Facebook Live. I do tutorials there every single week, so if you're interested in tutorials, definitely check me out. I'm at Kai Does Makeup on Facebook, and you'll find my page, Kai Washington Makeup, that is connected to my business, Modern Green Goddess. So what I wanted to do was kind of get back into the swing of things with YouTube, and I wanted to start that off with a bang. So I'm just going to go straight into best ofs of the year, because why not? This is what everyone wants to see at the end of the year, like what were really your absolute favorites. And my favorites, I usually do a yes girl, no ma'am. Yes girls are what I really loved, and no ma'ams are things I would rather not use ever again. But this is going to be all yes girls because these are my ultimate favorites of the year, and I'm going to be doing different categories. Today we're doing body care, so you'll get to see every single thing that was like my top pick for body care in the world of green beauty. So if you want to see what I thought was the best of the year, then just keep watching. I am ready to go. I've got my giant mug of tea. Says naughty is the new nice, and I'm sitting on a heating pad because I hurt my back, so I'm nice and toasty and ready to give it to you. So the first things I wanted to get out of the way are just kind of things that everyone uses. But I get a lot of questions about like what kind of toothpaste and dental hygiene I use. So I wanted to tell you guys what has been my favorite of the year. So the #1 toothpaste of the year has definitely been this Dr. Bronner's. This is the Dr. Bronner's Peppermint all-in-one toothpaste. I also alternate between this one, the anise, and the cinnamon. It just really depends on my mood or what's in stock, but they're all brilliant, and they're definitely a cleaner formulation than a traditional toothpaste. They're also fluoride free, and since I've been using fluoride free toothpaste, my teeth have gotten a lot better. They were super sensitive, and every time I went to the dentist I had like multiple cavities, and I haven't had any cavities in a couple of years. So I went from having 3 or 4 cavities every dental visit to no cavities, and my teeth are a lot stronger, and they're not as sensitive. So definitely recommend a fluoride free toothpaste. This has 70% organic ingredients. And what I've been pairing this with is I got this Foreo toothbrush. So it is so if you turn it on, I don't know if you can hear it, but kind of has like a little vibrating thing. But what I like this because it's an antimicrobial toothbrush, and I was using an electric toothbrush before because my dentist told me that I brushed way too hard and that I needed to chill. So I was using a regular electric toothbrush, but I decided to switch to something like this because I am prone to also getting like mouth cuts or sores and things like that, and I just find that this toothbrush is way more sanitary. It's battery operated, so you just change the batteries. I like how small it is because I travel a lot, and it's really portable. My other one was like a huge toothbrush, so I've really been liking this. I think I picked this up at Ulta, so I use these two together with this oil. This is from Whole Foods, and it's called Joyful, and it's just grapefruit oil. It's grapefruit essential oil. I don't think there's anything else in here. Yeah, it's just grapefruit. It's grapefruit peel oil, not grapefruit seed oil. Whole Foods came out with their own brand of essential oils, and I actually really like them, and they're cheap. So I learned this from some of my clean beauty girls, that if you take your toothpaste and put it on, then you just need 1 drop of any citrus oil. I'm using grapefruit, but you could also use orange or lemon, and it helps to brighten and whiten your teeth. So that's what I've been brushing with. It's a very pleasant, zesty experience every morning, and I really like it. My favorite deodorant of the year for like everyday wear, there's actually a tie between this Primal Pit Paste This is the unscented, but I've worn this one and the lavender. And I also really, really, really like the Meow Meow Tweet baking soda free grapefruit paste. I prefer the paste formula. I just feel like it's really easy to use. If you look at it, it looks like almost like a thick cream. You just kind of rub it on your underarms and then just go about your life. I find it a lot easier to use. It doesn't leave a white cast. And I used to use a roll-on, which is very effective, like a natural roll-on, but it's wet and you have to like wait for it to dry. It's just a little more tedious than something like this. But I do really like both of them. I would say probably the Meow Meow Tweet Grapefruit is my all-time favorite, but it's harder to find than Primal Pit Paste. Primal Pit Paste I can pick up usually at my local Whole Foods, though I did hear that my Whole Foods is discontinuing the paste formula. Now, I will say that I only like it in this jar form. I do not like the stick form. My husband and I both tried it, and it has way more baking soda than this formula, and we both got a nasty underarm rash. So I only like the unscented and lavender in this form, and then like I said, if I had my top pick, I would go with the Meow Meow Tweet Grapefruit. That's just for like everyday living and moving around. I am a makeup artist, so like my arms are literally in people's faces all the time, so it's really important for me to smell fresh, and both of those seem to do the job pretty well. When I go to the gym, I use the La Vanilla Healthy Deodorant in Sport Luxe. Looks like this. So why do I have two different deodorants? Because I found that they do two different things because I use natural deodorant. So the La Vanilla one, it goes on like, it's a little drier and it goes hard for like 2-3 hours. It's amazing. Like I can go to Zumba, I can go to hot yoga, anything like that. And for 2 to 3 hours, this does not, no oil breaks through, you don't smell, it's great. But then after about 3 or 4 hours, it breaks down. Where this one is more of like a slow and steady. So like if you're doing like intense things at once, this will wear down really fast. So I found that it was easier to just use this for workouts. And then I just use this for like everyday life, or if I'm, if I have clients and stuff like that. And that seems to do the job for me. So those are my top picks for deodorant. So as far as body products, I have a couple of things for treatment and also what I use to shave. So for a body scrub, this is a very easy pick. If you know me, this is the Beautycounter Sugar Body Scrub. It's made with lemongrass. It smells like little baby angels. This one is brand new. I haven't even opened it yet because I've already been through 2 this year. I would say it does last a long time if you're not obsessed with the smell and just use it for no reason like I do. But I'm obsessed with it. Like, it just smells so freaking good. Also, it's extremely hydrating. I have a normal to oily face, but everywhere else is really, really dry. And for some reason, when I use this, I don't have to wear any lotion. It's like it leaves a veil of like softness and oil all over your body, and I can just pat myself dry and be done. With all other scrubs that I've ever used, and I've always had a scrub in my shower, I always still have to go in with my body oil or my body moisturizer. So this is definitely superior to anything I've ever used. It smells better than anything I've ever used. I even love the Chic bottle. Can't say enough about it. So I use this for shave gel. I actually haven't really found what would be considered a traditional shave gel in the green beauty realm that I like at all. They're all either too thick or they have too many ingredients and they make me itchy. I don't know, I just haven't had a good experience with them. So this one day, I happen to have this product. This is the Beautycounter Daily Conditioner. So it's a conditioner for your hair, and it wasn't enough moisture for my hair. I found another one that I really, really like. I'm going to be doing a hair video about that, but it wasn't enough moisture for my hair, but I had heard people in the green beauty realm say sometimes they shave with their conditioner and it works great. This particular conditioner is like the best shave gel I've ever used. You can get the closest shave and it leaves your skin so incredibly silky. So I've already been through one bottle this year, so I'm on my new bottle. So also it lasted me a long time. So I used the other conditioner bottle and that was like a whole year. Full disclosure, I did have laser hair removal like years ago, but I haven't had any touch-ups, so I do get hair. I'm just not like super hair anymore, but one bottle lasts the whole year. It's like coming on December now and I'm just cracking into this one. So good. Highly recommend it. And if you have thinner hair than me, you can use it for both things. Body wash, I have one body wash. This is from Beautycounter and it is the Citrus Mimosa body wash. Now I have used several body washes this year. Some of them I liked and some of them really sucked in the green beauty realm, quite frankly. The reason why I like this one so much is because it's very gentle, even though it has like that citrus mimosa scent and it's like a light lather. You can use it anywhere, like under your arms, your lady bits, the whole nine, and it's super gentle. It doesn't strip your skin at all, and it's sulfate free, so it doesn't like super foam, but it does kind of suds a little bit. And I have switched from using like a loofah or any of those type of things to just using a washcloth. I just find like it's more sanitary and it gets the job done, and it still lathers up really nicely. So I'm a huge fan of this. I love the way it smells. Also, I like the neutral looking bottle because I leave it in the shower for my husband to use too, and if it looks too frilly, he's not going to use it. So this has been a winner. So I have two body oils. I am a big proponent of body oil. I'm wearing body oil right now. And these two have been my favorites of the year. So this is the one I wore the most when the weather was warm. This is the Beautycounter body oil in citrus rosemary. I'm still using it, like I'm using it, I have it on right now, but the reason why I particularly like it for warm weather is that even though it's an oil and it does deeply hydrate, it sinks in really fast because you don't want to feel sticky or gross in the summertime. And also, bugs freaking hate it. Didn't get any bug bites the whole summer using this, except for one day that I didn't use this and 5 bugs bit me. It was annoying. But yeah, bugs hate this, and it doesn't have like a weird smell. Like, it doesn't have like awful citronella or anything like that. It smells really nice, and it's not strong. So if you wear perfume or anything like that, it's not going to compete with it. But yeah, I really like this. I also really like the bottle. I like that it has like a pump that's gauged, so you can really get your money's worth out of this. This is not a cheap oil, but I really like it. You can use it all year, but I particularly love it for the summer, and I will make sure I have one every single summer. The other oil that I love is from Oracacia, and it's just the apricot kernel skincare oil. If you're really sensitive, you love this. It's one ingredient. It just has apricot kernel oil in it, and that's it. I really like this. It's cheap. You can get it at Whole Foods. For some reason, my body just really responds well to apricot kernel oil. Before I use this version, I used to use the Burt's Bees Baby Apricot Kernel Oil, which was like my all-time favorite oil. Still would love to have that, but I think they reformulated it and it's not the same. So that's when I switched to this. It's super hydrating. It takes longer to sink in than the Beautycounter one, but it's also more hydrating. So like if you're like super scaly dry, I'm having some issues with like rough areas around on my elbows and stuff, and this really helps. It also doesn't have like a smell or anything like that if you're sensitive. Highly recommend. I've been through multiple bottles of this year. Fragrance. If you guys didn't know, I'm actually studying holistic aromatherapy right now, and I'm hoping to create my own green fragrances because I love fragrance so much. It was the hardest thing for me to give up when I switched to green living, and I really struggle with finding one that smells good, but that's also, I like the whole thing about putting on the fragrance. So I like that luxurious, like the beautiful bottle. I like a spray. I'm not as much of a roll-on person, maybe just for touch-ups. So I still haven't found a spritz fragrance that I'm 100% in love with. I did get one from my Petit Bourvox this past month that I do like. I'm still, you know, tinkering on the fence if I want to purchase it. So that's something I still struggle with. My all-time favorite fragrance is Chanel Coco, and I also really love Chloe. There's a fragrance by Chloe, the one that's in the pale pink bottle. That's pale pink and it has like the gold cap. So if you guys have smelled those and you know like anything that's natural that's comparable, let me know. But I did find one that I am completely obsessed with. This is from a company called Nanin. And the fragrance is called Jolene, and it's a perfume oil, so it is a roll-on. But I do like, it's kind of like apothecary look, even though I'm more into like glamorous bottles. But I got this at Take Care Shop, so if you live in DC, go and check them out. Hopefully they still carry it. I use the entire thing up, and I like force myself not to get another one because I'm trying to use up some other stuff. But this is definitely on my repurchase list. This is definitely my favorite by far of the year. It says it's a country floral scent, which is not. I don't know why that's the way it's described. It has rose, geranium, basil, lavender in it, but it also has something kind of spicy. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I don't know if it's black pepper or something, but it's kind of like spicy and floral and a hint of sweet. It smells so good. It's very like subtle, sexy. Like, it's not in your face, but it does smell kind of, it has like an alluring smell. I mean, let me see if I can get any out. Like, it's so empty now, but I love it. It smells so good. Also, it's a really good hair perfume. Like, if you're a person that likes to run something in your hair, because it's like a natural oil base and it doesn't dry your hair out. But I do really, really love it. I only saw it in the smaller size. If it had a bigger size, I would definitely buy it. So if you guys know if this comes in a bigger size, I would definitely get it. This is probably, like I said, out of everything I've tried, this is the only one I'm like obsessed with. Other stuff I was like, it's all right. So hopefully I will be able to formulate something I'm obsessed with as much as this, but I would definitely repurchase this. It's amazing. And my final body care item, and probably one of my favorites of the entire year, is a body butter. This is the Beautycounter Citrus Mimosa body butter. Smells amazing. You can see it's like kind of a heavy whip texture. I use this all year round. It's very, very hydrating and good for sensitive skin, but it's not like super greasy, so you can still wear it in spring, summer. The reason why I like this so much is it's extremely healing. So I was using it and I liked it as a moisturizer, and this past summer when I was trying out that Primal Pit Paste in the stick that gave me a horrible rash under my arms, I was also out of town, which blows, and I was out of town. I was at a hotel and like my underarms are freaking out, and I didn't have any. I usually take some sort of balm or something with me wherever I go, but for some reason I didn't. So I was trying to think of like, what could I do? What could I use? And the only thing I could think of that I had with me, because I didn't have any oils or anything because I was in a hot area, and was my body butter. So I put body butter under my arms, and I did it that evening. And when I woke up, the rash was pretty much almost completely gone. It was a bad rash. So I did it for 2 days. It was completely gone, and it left the skin under there super soft. And my husband also had an issue with the rash, and it took his down a little. It was more effective on me, but I think it's because I don't have any hair under my arms either. You know, like it's a lot to work through. But anytime I've had an irritation and I've put that body butter on there, it just takes it, it makes it go away. So I'm a huge fan of a body butter. It's so healing, but also I like the texture of it. I like the smell. There's nothing I don't like about it. This is probably my third tub this year, and I wouldn't live without it. It's definitely a favorite. And that's it, you guys. That is my favorite body care products of 2017. And I'll be making some more videos, so look out for those. See you soon. Take care.